All right. Hey, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to this week's virtual write-in.
Yay.
How are you guys feeling? How's it going?
12 days into camp here, right?
Yeah. How is it 12 days already? That's how I feel. Yeah. I feel like my brain is a big pile of mush, to be perfectly honest. Anybody else there?
I hope you folks are faring better than I am.
Yeah. We were talking beforehand, and literally the times that I've written this week have been at these virtual write-ins. So thank you guys so much for joining us, because it helps me out a lot.
Really works. Yeah.
It really works.
Yeah, where's everyone coming from today?
Yeah.
It's always interesting to see.
Mm-hmm. Paige Mallory says, "My brain is also mush. Welcome to the club."
Yay.
Woo.
Oh, and Susan Nichols reminds us that it's actually 11 days in, so that's how it's 12 days, because it's not. It's only 11 days. So.
Smart.
Thanks for that.
Good math skills there.
England, Hawaii, UK.
We've got over 30K for the pink were dolphins. Saw your post, by the way, on Twitter and Instagram, I think, with your cute little pink dolphins. That was great.
Awesome.
Love that.
Israel, South Carolina, New York, Virginia, Montreal.
Oh, Rochelle Mays says New Zealand, so it is 12 for them.
Ah.
Because it's tomorrow there already.
That's awesome. I'm right in New Zealand. I know what day is in New Zealand.
I guess that means we all just need to go to New Zealand, right? That's what I'm getting at.
Then I'd be extra behind.
And someone from Lithuania? Cool.
Awesome. Thanks, everyone, for being here today.
Also, if you guys don't know, we are currently running the NaNoWriMo marathon. This is me running, but like in place on the couch. So for the next few days until Sunday the 14th, we are kind of doing daily prompts to help kind of get you writing if you have not been writing very much, if you're feeling a little behind. We're doing daily prompts that are kind of starting small and working up. So yesterday was the first day. We challenged people to write for 10 minutes and then kind of tag a friend and pass the writing baton. Oh man, we should have gotten the giant pencil. Oh well, next time.
Yeah.
We got a giant pencil as a prop. It was a lot of fun. Today's challenge was to write for 20 minutes and to make yourself a little sign, like, you know how people hold up on the side of marathons, like
you can do it.
Yeah, you're doing great. And they're usually fun and witty.
Yeah.
It's okay if you don't have that in you. But yeah, today's challenge is to write for 20 minutes. So we're going to be actually writing for 30 total, 25 total. I can do math, I promise, in today's write-in. So if you participate in today's write-in, you're good on that challenge.
Yeah.
But the other cool thing about the NaNoWriMo marathon is we're using it as a time to just kind of increase awareness about fundraising. We're a nonprofit. We run, the majority of our money comes from small dollar donations from our participants. So we literally couldn't do it without you. And so until the drive is over, until Sunday, if you donate $25 or more to NaNoWriMo, you'll get a really cool patch. It's probably about, I don't know, this big or so, that says "Keep Writing NaNoWriMo 2019" on it. I don't know. It's real cute.
Pretty rad.
I'm going to drop that link in here in the chat. So yeah, if you feel like supporting us, that would be rad. And you get the cool sort of limited edition donor goodie. Oh, I also like this. Allison Hobson Clement said, NaNoWriMo, we do words, not math. You're good. Cool.
That's the kind of support we have here.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, my college required one quantitative analysis class that had to have something to do with numbers, and so I fulfilled that requirement by taking astronomy. So
Awesome.
that's the last math class that I took. That was a while ago.
I don't remember the last math class I took. Oh, someone asked if the patches ship internationally.
I believe they do.
We can check up on that.
But we can check up on that. Maybe if you're on Twitter, our coworker Sarah is on Twitter, and she's usually more up to date and things like that. So that could be a good place to reach out. I'm sorry I don't have that information for you. I should.
Thanks for asking.
Thanks for asking. I do believe that it does ship internationally. There might be some extra charges for international shipping. I'm not sure how that works, but yeah, should be good. Cool.
Okay, someone says, yes, they do ship internationally. Ordered mine yesterday.
Oh, great.
Thank you, Kelly.
Perfect. You guys, man, I'm so glad that you guys got it back today. I just feel so scattered, but it's all right. That's kind of what week 2 of NaNoWriMo does, I think, or Camp NaNoWriMo.
Hey, we never said we have all the answers.
That's
right?
true.
Yeah.
Joel Castile said, "Can you make life outside of camp pause for me, please?" Yo, if I would, I could.
Seriously.
Yeah, definitely. Sarah says, "When the participants know more than the hosts." I feel called out right now.
Yeah.
It's all right. We're good. Somebody's saying they don't have any video. I think the video is working on our end, so you might try refreshing the page or opening it in a different browser. That might help if you can't see us. Yeah, sorry, I don't know what else to tell you. Ada Haniat, I think, says it's fine. That's called crowdsourcing. We're crowdsourcing our information today.
Yeah, we just want to make sure you know what's going on.
That was a test. Oh, this is great. Rebecca Sparks says, "I've only just started camp because I was away. I'm doing novel planning, so I'm counting my writing minutes instead." That's great.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Great.
That's the great thing about camp too, is even if you're super behind or if you're starting late, you can pick it up in the middle of the month and just make your own goal or change your goal.
Yeah, I might need to alter mine.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
This was supposed to be a catch-up week, but I've just fallen even more behind. But...
Oh, Bailey Anderson says, "Hey, from Mobile, Alabama, having trouble finding time to write, but I'm trying." You're doing great, first of all. Also, second of all, I'm from Fairhope, which is right across the bay from Mobile. So shout out to Alabama folks. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Should we start?
Want to jump into the first sprint here?
Yeah, let's do it. Maybe that'll help loosen my brain up a little.
Yeah. So we were thinking about marathons today. We were thinking about keeping a steady pace with our writing. How useful bursts of creativity can be, like writing sprints, setting good writing habits and all that good stuff. So keeping with that, the first prompt I'd like to present is imagine that your character is being chased by something. Could be a rabid dog, a komodo dragon, a mall security cop, the mob. I mean, it could be something more metaphorical. Their sordid past is catching up to them. Or maybe they're completely paranoid and they think someone's chasing them, but really no one's chasing them at all. So yeah, let's write a scene, a passage, a stanza, whatever, where one of our characters is being chased by something or someone. And again, if you don't like the prompt or it doesn't apply, feel free to completely ignore it and write whatever you feel. All right.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna set my timer here. Okay. Yeah, all right, 5 minutes. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's go. Got about a minute left. All right, time's up. Go ahead and wrap up that thought. Finish up whatever you're writing. Then if you want to let us know either what you wrote about, if you used the prompt, how many words you wrote. Yeah, let us know how it went for you.
Share some sentences if you got some really good stuff.
I love reading people's sentences.
Someone wrote that the office here seems very quiet today. And then Zara wrote, I know, Tim's laughter is what we all look forward to. I couldn't agree more. It's infectious.
I think he was laughing a little bit during that one. Or it might have been Dave. I don't know.
I heard some Tim laughter.
Might have spoken too soon.
Yeah.
How did that go for you?
All right. I'm not happy with the quality of writing, but
that's okay.
It's the first
what editing's for. Yeah. That's great. Who's your character being chased by?
They don't know yet.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah. Great.
And you?
I did not get quite that far. I was just kind of getting back into it. Yeah. Figuring out where I was because I haven't really written in a week. Yeah.
Actually, that's kind of how mine started too. They were running away and they didn't know where they were and they kind of got lost. Yeah.
That's a good way to do it. If you come back to writing and you can't remember where you were, just make your characters have amnesia.
Joel Castle mentioned Fonte. Maybe I'm thinking of someone else, but John Fonte, perhaps? Maybe you could clarify which Fonte you're speaking of there. Logan Spell, 128 words. Susan Nichols, 141 words. That's awesome.
Carrie Katari, 208 words. Green N got 105 after a couple of false starts.
Oh, cool. TS1, 63 words of a complicated chat, including how the vampire character tries to avoid the sunlight.
That's
not
great.
Really a big deal, but just moved up in her seat and kept talking. Nice.
I love that.
Oh, okay. Completely different Fonte.
Okay.
A stuffed elephant's name.
That's awesome. Ooh. I like this this sentence by Izzy Sheck that says 20-year-old Lainey swam through the stars, pushing them aside with her powerful opaline white tail. Ooh, that's great. I want to know more. Karaj 2 wrote my character's first meeting with the sirens.
Ooh.
That sounds cool. Let's see. Bats Rule is writing a script and didn't use the prompt. That's fine. If the prompt doesn't work for you, you don't have to use it, but it can be a good jumping off point if you don't know where to start. Hannah Crenshaw finished their outline for Act 1. Says,
Wow.
finally ready for my first group of beta readers. I'm so excited.
Yeah,
Woo, that's awesome.
That's real progress.
Yay.
Nice.
Congrats. I really like this excerpt from Lady 126 too. This is Maggie gasped with growing excitement, her years of devouring every piece of geeky fiction preparing her for this exact moment. She lifted up her own right hand with the words, "Spock me, I'm so ready." Oh, these are great. I love reading your excerpts. Please keep them coming.
Ooh, AV. Tears blurred her vision, letting them fall. She kept running, snot dripping into her mouth, spitting as she ran. She cursed herself for ever liking Lance.
Ooh. Also, that's such a visceral like image. I can feel that.
You can taste the snot.
Oh. Oh, this is great. Yeah, so are these I love that so many of you use the like chasing prompt.
Yeah.
And I'm curious, like, are these, did you have this planned at all? Like some people, I saw some people were saying like, oh, this is the exact scene that I was writing. But if not, where did the chaser come from? Who's your villain?
Yeah.
I'm curious about that.
Did a villain arise? And did your character surprise you even? I mean, the way that they responded to being pursued, was it something that you didn't anticipate?
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, just curious.
How's your character responding to not knowing who's chasing them?
Totally freaking out, kind of. Yeah.
Fair, yeah. I think I probably would too.
If you can keep a level head while being chased, I mean, that's a special superpower, I think.
Right.
Oh, AV says the villain was born. Ooh. Awesome.
Oh man, Susan Nichols says, my sister wrote 123 by hand. Her hand is killing her. Ooh, nice job. But also do some like stretching exercises.
Definitely, yeah.
And do some
rotate the wrist.
Yeah, I do some like wrist exercises sometimes. You just can hear my wrist popping probably.
Yeah, I had one good day of writing. I was typing like a maniac, and then man, my wrists were so sore all the rest of the day. I was just like, oh, it's been too long.
Yeah. Remember, take care of your bodies.
Yeah.
Those are important. I always have to like, whenever I write, because sometimes I write in my bed, and I have a lot of pillows. It's really absurd the amount of pillows I have, but I like make them into this perfect little me-shaped nest. Nice. It's like, okay, everything is perfectly supported right now, but then inevitably, once I've set that up, I'm like, my water is over on the desk over there, you know.
Oh, there's always something else.
Yeah. Angel Girl 2088 says, I'm fleshing out my outline for the novel I'm writing for NaNoWriMo. I was working on my character sketches for that prompt. That's cool. And
sorry, the chat's moving super swiftly, but someone had mentioned that the season of winter is actually the villain in their story, which is really cool. A great way to use setting, which we talked about last virtual write-in.
That's great. Oh, I love that.
Hannelore Wise says, my villain was just killed by the antagonist, and then the other villain should have been killed, but didn't.
Nice.
Cool. Spirit Voice, the opening scene of chapter 1 is her being chased by her mother, and the climax will be her and her werewolf friend being chased by her village.
Ooh,
wow. A lot of good chase scenes.
Right. Oh, also Sarah Grace S. said, my wrists were killing me in November. It really helps to run them under warm water. Good tip. I like that. Also, this sounds cool. Catherine Myers says, today I discovered this really helpful tool called Fighter's Block, which you have to continually type to keep from losing health to complete your word goal to defeat the monster. That's cool.
Yeah, high
I
stakes.
Like that. That sounds fun. Also, Scott Gray says, I just saw the big turtle, and I'm not sure if he's talking about Blobby. I think Blobby's a dinosaur. You can never really categorize Blobby.
He defies all labels.
You can't put a label on Blobby. Also, Ariana Marie says, I just noticed the Blobby picture, so now I'm picturing Blobby slow dancing with himself. Why do I think? No, I love that image. That's great. This is the fancy Blobby portrait over here.
Is it for sale, Catherine?
I don't know. I feel like it belongs to NaNoWriMo now. I don't know that I could ever sell it.
One of those pieces you just keep with.
Yeah. Kate the Great asked Blobby, "Will you marry me?"
Oh,
I don't know that Blobby's really the marrying type. He's got his own adventures to sort out. Cool. Well, shall we jump into the next prompt here?
Yeah.
Get some more writing done?
All right.
Yeah,
cool.
let's do it. I think I'm ready.
Yeah.
I think I've warmed up a little bit now.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
So let's imagine that whatever is nipping at our character's heels has finally caught up with them. So the character has to confront them, like a face-off. So for this prompt, write like almost like a showdown moment. How does your character handle facing their fears? Do they scramble up a tree and find upper body strength that they didn't know they had? Do they use superpowers and disappear into thin air? Do they fight back, surrender? So yeah, how do they respond in facing up to whatever it is that's chasing them?
Sweet. Cool.
So this is a 10-minute writing sprint.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just getting the sprint down so that I can write it in the chat. Cool. So this one's going to be 10 minutes. Starting my timer. And let's go ahead and start. About 2.5 minutes left. All right. Go ahead and wrap up your thoughts. Let us know in the comments if you use the prompt. Maybe share a sentence. Love the sentences. How many words you wrote. Yeah, let us know how it went. How'd that go for you?
Nowhere too fast. I got one idea of something I can play with later on, I think.
Okay,
But, yeah.
cool.
Something to work with.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, that went a lot better for me. I think it was good. It was good for me to get into the stride with that first little one. Yeah, it's kind of, this was, my main character wasn't necessarily getting chased, but this was kind of the big reveal of like, this is the villain that they've known all along, but they didn't know that it was the villain. So.
Funny how that happened.
Yeah. Let's see. Zoe Skaggs got 170, which is much better than the first prompt. Congratulations. Yosef got 207 words. Fred T. Greiks is 202. His character was getting chased mentally by an idea, and it finally caught up with him. I like that. Oh man, I love that y'all are writing fan fiction about Blobby or like writing Blobby into your stories. There's this quote by Rhett the Best that says, "Blobby was a skinny youth, far too thin for his name, but he must have been a fat baby because his mother took one look at him and said, 'Good God, he's Blobby,' and that became his name." Blobby has many origin stories.
Yeah.
Oh, Hannah Crenshaw says, "My character just found out her life purpose was a misunderstanding." Oof, that's heavy.
That's an awesome plot boy.
Yeah. Ronwin Allen wrote 253 words on dragon healing.
Wow.
Let's see. Kimberly Gersman says they got 590 words, but did not have the confrontation yet. That's cool.
That's
great.
Awesome.
Chloe Fluff managed to get 10 pages edited. Yay!
Lady 162, my character realizes she's pretty much MacGyver.
That's a good thing to realize.
Yeah.
Course for You got 233 words and says, MC Jackson has met up with the person who is chasing him. The monologue. I really want to know if that's a person whose name is the monologue, or if he's just been like, "No, I don't want a monologue. Don't make me."
Kari Katari, sorry if I messed up your name. It says, Raya finally pulled out her father's letter almost 2 years after his death.
Ooh.
So that's a confrontation.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Lena Purvis, my character just confronted the person who he has hurt the most to apologize and hasn't even been able to apologize yet because he's been automatically forgiven.
Oh, wow. All right. That's cool. Oh, I like this. This excerpt from Sarah Welton Lair says, "Just ahead of me, an ash tree with thin but evenly spaced branches beckoned to me with whispers of, 'Coyotes can't climb, but you can.' So with one final push, I rushed to the base of the tree."
Awesome.
That's great. There was one time when I went camping, and it was a very ill-conceived trip. We were not prepared, and it was very, very cold, and we were in a tent and couldn't sleep. And then sometime around like 3 a.m, a bunch of coyotes started like yipping and howling in the distance. And that way I was like, "Nope, I'm sleeping in the car.
I'm not going out like this.
I'm not going out like this." Every time I see coyotes now, I think of that moment.
Yeah.
I'm just like lying in the dark at 3 a.m, like, Oh no. Oh no.
The showdown.
Yeah, that was a showdown.
Yes.
I would think I was being chased, probably. I don't know.
Oh, cool.
Hmm.
Kata 2. The sirens approached my character and attempted to deliver a message, a warning.
Ooh, nice. Kelp says, well, I gotta go. I guess I'll have to wait till later to continue this alien Wild West adventure. Sorry to see you go. I do want to know more about your alien Wild West adventure. Ariana Marie asks, okay, totally random, but what would you guys do if some super famous YouTuber celebrity, I cannot name any right now, showed up at this live stream and just started talking to fans? I don't know if you're asking us or if you're asking the folks in the chat, but if I were up here and a super famous celebrity just like walked into the NaNoWriMo office and was like, hey guys, can I hop in the chat? Like, I'd probably be like, okay.
We could confront them.
Oh,
Make a scene out of it.
Would make for some good drama. I've been what celebrity would you want to have just like randomly? Yeah, would you want to just like have randomly walk in here?
Whoa, that's a very good question. I'm not up on my celebrities. That's an issue. I have to think. I have to dig for that one. It might be the ghost of someone.
That would be extremely unsettling.
Celebrity ghost that takes over our chat.
That would be pretty cool. That would definitely be interesting. Holy cow, Tom Hiddleston, how did you get in here? I love this. So now people are taking it and they're like, chase scene with celebrity. Wait, I just wanted to be on your live stream. Zara Wright says, I'd throw my book at them and yell, read my book, because I'd be panicking. Oh, these are great. Maybe we should try to do that sometime. Yeah. Maybe we should just try to get a surprise celebrity to come in. Don't quote me on that. That's probably not going to happen, but it would be cool.
If you happen to know one, you can invite them to do so.
Oh, Mystery Post says NK Jemison all the way. That would be awesome. That would be amazing. I have to say, I've been on a big like Hosier kick lately. He's a musician, and he's been he posted pictures to his Instagram of like him at an animal rescue with like a bunch of people just holding puppies. So if Hosier showed up with a bunch of people holding puppies, I would be really, really happy about that.
Yeah. Wouldn't chase him away.
No. I might chase after the puppies, like, come love me. I did not make any promises, by the way. Zara Wright says, don't make promises you can't keep. I did not make any promises. I just said that'd be cool if it happened. You know. Anyway. We could probably get a dog in here at some point. That is a thing that could probably happen.
Shelby's offered, hasn't she? To bring a
and Mariah has a really cute dog. Does tricks. Anyway,
that we can work on.
That we can work on. We'll see if we can get a guest.
A puppy celebrity.
A puppy celebrity. Oh man. Anyway, back to writing. Sorry, that was a fun little side quest there. Yeah, how did you? I don't know what I was gonna say. Sorry, my brain's still mush, I guess. But
puppies have that effect on people.
I know. Now I'm just like, man, maybe I should put a puppy in my novel. Cool. Well, should we just jump into the last?
If we have time.
Let's do. We have time for one last 10-minute prompt.
So I guess we're thinking to create a scene or create a moment where your character has an aha moment. So maybe after they're being pursued and they kind of have to confront their fears, they have this moment of realization. So something that they realize from this event. if if it doesn't work for you, feel free to ignore it. But yeah, maybe some kind of aha moment for your character.
Okay, let's do this. Last sprint. We've already written for 15 minutes today. So technically we just need 5 more, but let's do 10.
Push it.
Just to push it.
To the limit.
So 10 minutes, and let's start now. About a minute and 45 seconds left. All right, time's up. Go ahead and wrap up your last thoughts. If you want to share a sentence or how many words you got, let us know in the chat if you use the prompt. Whew, all right. That one went pretty well for me, I think.
Good. Awesome. Yeah, you're on the roll now.
Yeah. Yeah, I had this kind of this moment of realization because my characters are sort of confronting this unknown villain. It's like the aha moment was sort of like, wait, you've been lying to me my whole life, you know?
Oh, that's
so
awesome. Like, that's a big moment.
Ooh, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen next. It should be fun, though. How about you?
It turned into a self-realization, actually, and not about my character at all. But
you know, sometimes that's how it happens. Sometimes that's what you need.
It was much more of a Dear Diary kind of moment. But.
That's great. Yeah, I was sharing this with you earlier, but I brought my journal, which I used to handwrite everything, and now this is still where I keep all my noveling notes and stuff. So I realized I was like, oh, I need to know where I'm going next to bring this. But this also sometimes is just my journal when I'm just like, I have a lot on my mind right now. So I'm just gonna word vomit on this page for a little while and see what happens.
And these things definitely intersect our real lives and our writing lives.
For sure.
You can try to keep them separated, but they always find each other.
It's very true. Snazzy Sam the Spam wrote 150 and got some problem solving done.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's great.
Susan Nichols said 261, and I realized I'm killing a character I actually really like and was not planning on killing. That's tricky stuff there.
Kristen Johnson said, not sure how many of my words are usable, but they're down. Which is, that's the important part. Oh, and Nisha Pelican says, the sentence they shared was, machines don't just appear out of nowhere and kill the earth. We do that. Ooh, nice.
John Sellier, I got 467 words in this hour. Thank you, John. That's awesome.
Logan Sproul got 224 words and hasn't been using the prompts. And that's all right. And then shared the sentence. She swam through the waist-high grass as she traversed a field that no longer held the horses who used to devour it. Ooh, nice. AV says, between my dog and my daughter, I am not getting much written. Yeah, days like that happen. Yep. So it's all right. Maybe after everyone goes to sleep.
Yeah.
Can just take 10 minutes then and figure it out. These are really good.
Yeah.
Binary got 290 and says, I'm really glad I got to participate in one of these. Usually I'm home too late for that. Awesome. Welcome.
Awesome. Rebecca Sparks says she's gotten a lot of my notes typed up now. That's awesome. That's important.
Aw, thanks. Oh, wow. Course for You says, I met my daily word goal within the single virtual write-in. Wow. That's awesome. Congratulations. Yeah, these are definitely, for me personally, like I definitely get my most writing done in these virtual write-ins. So thank you guys for that.
Even if it's just like the initial word vomit that happens before you get to the real writing. I mean, that's also progress.
Definitely. All right. Well, it's 2:00 here, so it's been an hour. Had a lot of fun hanging out with you guys. Yeah, this has been great. Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, we really appreciate you you showing up and writing with us. It helps us a lot too. Yeah. We will be doing another one, same time, same place next week. Thursday, 1 p.m. Pacific, wherever that is in your time zone. And I'm just going to one more time drop a link to our writing marathon donation page. So if you want to help support NaNoWriMo, again, you'll get cool patch. And regardless, we'll be sending out sort of those daily prompts, and kind of the whole marathon thing came from the idea where we're going to work up over the next few days to writing for 4 hours, which is about the length of an average marathon.
Ooh.
So yeah, yesterday was 10 minutes. Today was 20. Not sure what tomorrow will be, but.
Someone said to me yesterday, without enduring, there's no endurance, or something like that, which just made me feel bad. But there's something to it, you know. Let's push ourselves to get there, you know.
Yeah. So anyway, that's going to be going on this weekend, and yeah, thanks for tuning in.
A lot.
All right, bye y'all. We'll see you next week.